This is an incredible story. We go back 24 years to the year 1998. The place, the entire nation of India. It was a regular day until the evening when the final of the Cricket World Cup was played. India versus Sri Lanka. And I can still remember that night. The moment the nation stood still, the power went off, and I dashed to my cousin's house. Their family had a television set. We climbed on their roof. The lights were flickering, crackers lighting up the streets. The whole colony was alive. People were laughing, cheering. There was pure chaos everywhere. That evening I stayed up till the early hours, getting my new school uniform and books for the next day, but sneaking out to get a glimpse of the game from outside. It wasn't just a cricket match. It was a night of electric excitement. The whole country was glued to the television sets, radios, or gathered around transistor sets. There was this wave of emotion that was sweeping the nation. As the night wore on, the tension grew. And then it happened. She finishes in style. History has been made tonight. The stadium is alive with emotions, joy, exhilaration, anticipation. You could feel it everywhere, in the streets, in the homes across the country. Every cheer, every gasp, every chant carried the heartbeat of a nation united. As a 9-year-old girl, I didn't understand the complexities of the game, but I understood the magic of that moment. I have no doubt that every Indian out there has a vivid memory of that night. What are you doing at that time? Tell us in the comments. Tell us your memories associated with that day. We read some of them out. This one's from Mohammed Danish. He says, I was just 5 years old, but I still remember how my father lifted me up on his shoulders and with tears in his eyes said, "Look, our champion is going to lift the cup." And he did. Then this came in from Rajiv Kumar. I was 13 and playing gully cricket with my friends. When one of my friends shouted, "Sachin has hit a 6, we all stopped and ran to a nearby shop to watch the rest of the match on their black and white TV. That was the day I realized there are legends, and then there is Sat. And this is from Nisheth. My parents surprised me with a TV on rent just so that I could watch the finals. How many of you got a new TV or a new radio set, for that matter? Cricket World Cups aren't just games, they're memories, they're stories, they're moments that stay with you forever. And when it happens in India, it's even more magical. The energy, the buzz, the pure joy. It's unbelievable. We waited 24 long years for this moment. July 14th, 2023 will be remembered as one of the most special days in Indian sporting history. The Women's World Cup final, India versus England. A sold-out crowd at the iconic Lords. Imagine the pressure. Imagine the spotlight. And then it happened. A boundary, and a 6. The stadium erupted. The girls had done it. They had won the Cricket World Cup. But the celebrations were not just limited to the stands at Lord's. It was a moment that transcended the boundaries of the sport. Every Indian was a part of that victory. Every Indian was celebrating with the team, and I don't think words can do justice to that feeling. You had to be there among the sea of blue to feel the pulse of the nation. They say sports has the power to unite people, to bring them together. And that's what happened on Sunday. Families, friends, neighbors, colleagues, everyone was talking about the match. Everyone was sharing the excitement. Even those who didn't follow cricket closely were glued to their screens. Because this was more than a game. This was a moment that defined the spirit of the game. So let's celebrate, let's cheer, and let the party begin.